Welcome to Small Arms Solutions. We have another video with Joe. This is something else that's extremely interesting for the way that this suppressor connects to this Kel-Tec shotgun. He's got some very interesting accessories for it. I'm going to let Joe go through it because he's the designer and he can give you the full details on it. And this is also a commercially available product.
So this is the KSG shotgun, and I start with the gun and not the suppressor because the gun itself really was the catalyst of the project. We had been building shotgun suppressors for a long time, and Kel-Tec approached us several years ago and said, hey, we want an integrally suppressed KSG. And I thought, yeah, let's do it. That'll be pretty cool. And we got it in, used a longer barrel, ported it, same technology we were utilizing in our other shotgun suppressors, but it really failed at what the KSG is. The KSG is a short, compact bullpup platform. It's an 18.5-inch barrel. It is non-NFA, but it's very compact. It holds 15 rounds, so it's a great home defense system. It's got user-selectable shotgun tubes, so you have 7 and 7 plus 1 in the chamber. That's 15 rounds in a really compact package. We take and we put a suppressor on it that's permanently attached, and you lose a lot of this compact capability. So I just had to start from scratch, put the project to the side of the wall, think about it, and that's when we came up with the modular concept. I knew I wanted detachable, but the modularity kind of came with the development and the design of it. We are the first modular shotgun suppressor manufacturer. We developed this technology and this idea for shotgun use and specifically for the KSG shotgun. Now this may look like almost a factory KSG. We have done some work on it, Cerakoted it, but up front you may notice there's something different. Up front we mount the Aklys Defense KSG SS mount, and in this particular case we have the KSG SS strike face. Now this serves a lot of different purposes. Once we have a very high tolerance interface up here for the suppressor. So this is the suppressor attachment first off. It is the world's fastest attaching suppressor. There's no other suppressor on the planet that instantly removes and attaches. The modular section allows us to bring it down or out by just changing the rods in it and changing the sections. This attachment here protects that interface because it is a pretty critical interface. This is a 60-61 strike face, so it's softer than the 70-75 mounts. So it absorbs the damage for breaching, for using it as a strike face, DNA sampling and compliance, yes. Meat tenderizing, yes. Pretty much whatever your thoughts are. It also allows you the ability to take an item that has a suppressor, take the suppressor off, and turn it into a non-suppressed item and let your son or wife use it for home defense on a weekend that you're not home, or so on and so forth.
Or to get kids to do chores.
Well, I don't know about that. I can't really endorse the utilizing it for children compliance.
If you had children, you would.
I can understand as a high school teacher for a lot of years, I can understand the sentiment. So this gives you back to the Kel-Tec KSG shotgun compactness. A little bit more about the suppressor itself. So it is a modular system. It is a stacked system with extra cells that you can reduce or extend depending on your needs. Kel-Tec makes an NFA version, which is 13 inches, so it's a little bit more compact. To keep that extra compactness, you can bring it down 2 or 3 cells, and you still get sound suppression. It's indoor hearing safe with subsonics at that configuration. With the full-length can, it definitely sounds much better and quieter. A lot of people are disappointed when they hear a shotgun suppressor by any manufacturer because, first off, this is basically an open hole to atmosphere. So this is your limiting factors, your bore size. So we already have a 3/4 inch hole for that sound to exit. Plus shotgun rounds are very low pressure and high volume because those gases take up so much more room, it's harder to control them because we can't take those high pressure gases and control them better. So it's kind of tough to suppress them. So shotgun suppressors in the past have kind of gotten a bad rap. In this particular case, all our shotgun suppressors have been meant for the law enforcement, home defense, and tactical use. It's meant to, if you have to deploy it in an enclosed area, you're not going to blow out your eardrums. It becomes a comfortable and safe firearm to shoot indoors. Whereas like a 22 suppressor, a 9mm suppressor, you can get a very, very quiet, close to that movie level suppression like with a 22. Shotguns just can't do it. So people are frustrated with the shotgun market. So this KSG SS, it's designed to fit in that tactical and home defense environment to make sure we fit the expectations of the shotgun suppressor buyer. Shotgun suppressors are not meant for that duck hunter that wants to put on a 26-inch barrel.
That's what I'm just going to ask you is, using shot cups and whatnot, what ammunition is this thing designed to shoot?
Well, the KSG SS suppressor, there's no ammo restrictions save for flechettes and dragon's breath. We have a fully controlled system in here that guides the shot, even uncaptured shot, out and safely out of the suppressor.
So the shot won't get caught in the baffles.
Correct. It also is a very robust system, so you can shoot this on short barrel shotguns. We have some other suppressors that are out there on the market. They have issues with short barrel shotguns. Also, they're very restrictive as to what ammunition you can shoot as far as captured versus uncaptured, certain size shots. And it really restricts the benefit of a shotgun suppressor and what it can do. It is fitted and shaped and designed around the Kel-Tec KSG. But we've fitted this system with the mount to other platforms. Sega, the Cheetah 870s, Mossberg 500, things of that nature. So it's not just for the Kel-Tec, though it's primarily designed around it and for it. Because of the bullpup platform, it allows us to start with a non-NFA and still very compact short shotgun. With the suppressor installed on a KSG, it's actually the same exact length as a Remington 870 home defense style shotgun. But it's suppressed and it holds 15 rounds.
When you would fire a slug through it, would it work the same way like a regular suppressor would for as far as the noise, or would it be different from shot to slug?
You're not going to see a whole lot of difference between a slug versus shot because you're going from a corked bore to an uncorked bore. What that projectile does isn't going to make a whole lot of difference unless you're talking about subsonic versus supersonic or the quantity of the pellets. Because whenever you shoot a 7-shot buckshot load, you have 7 projectiles breaking the barrier. If you shoot a 13-shot buckshot, now you're having 13 projectiles. So there will be a little bit of difference in something like that.
So this is something that somebody could send you. They have one of these shotguns. They send it to you, and you would be able to modify it.
The KSG shotgun mount actually is a user installable system. Okay. It does require a special wrench. There's either a 4-slot or a 6-slot. We provide the 4-slot with the gun. We don't provide the 6-slot, but they're available on the open market. It's a relatively simple process to pull the old front plate off and put our mount on and install the can. We do not charge an install fee if you feel uncomfortable with it. Just ship it to us, we'll install it, and we can ship it right back to you. You just pay for shipping.
Very interesting. It's incredibly. It looks like it's a heavy piece of metal, but it's not. It's relatively light.
It is aerospace aluminum 7075 Type 3 hard anodized, so it's very strong. The rods are a high strength stainless steel. And the thing about suppressors is they work because they capture air. So the more air you can capture, the better. So the more volume it has, meaning the more airspace, the better. So the lighter we can make the can, the more air we can fit inside of it. So inherently, a suppressor is normally a fairly light device. You can reduce the weight by just taking out cells as well, if you need something very much lighter.
Well, I think what we're going to do is take this to the range, and we're going to see how it shoots.
All right, so this is the Aklys KSG SS mount. We're going to fire the KSG without the suppressor in place. Then we'll fire a couple shots with it in place. All right, go hot. Straight face off. Suppressor on. can really see a difference of the suppressor.
Let me give a couple of rounds a try there. Cool. It's a very interesting combination of suppressor and shotgun. Now, if you want one of these, you can get them directly through Aklys.
Yep, AklysDefense.com. It's open for ordering. Different accessories, you can add it and get it with the shotgun, and we can ship it directly to your dealer. Can and shotgun, plus accessories, the adjustable rod. You can get the KSG SS suppressor on the website, AklysDefense.com. If you don't have a KSG shotgun, you can click that option and we can add in the shotgun. We'll obviously install the mount for you. You can add the strike face, the different length rods for the shorter segment cans. So at AklysDefense.com, you can pretty much get all the options you need.
Well, thank you very much, Joe. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, Chris.
Okay.